Welcome, everyone, to today's podcast on stress management. We live in a world that often feels like a never-ending race, and it's taking a toll on our well-being.
Absolutely, Molly. From the moment we wake up to the time we finally collapse into bed, we're bombarded with demands, deadlines, and digital distractions. But what's really happening inside our bodies when we're stressed?
It's a cascade of physiological responses. Jason, think about it. The surge of cortisol flooding your system, that tightening in your chest, your heart racing like a hummingbird's wings. Our bodies are designed to handle stress, but not the chronic, relentless kind we face daily.
So, what can we do to untangle that internal web of stress? That's what we're here to explore today. Practical techniques for managing stress and reclaiming our peace.
Let's start with something fundamental: guided meditation. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and imagine yourself in a tranquil, natural setting. Maybe it's a forest, a beach, or a mountaintop. Just breathe deeply.
And as you inhale, visualize drawing in calm, soothing energy. As you exhale, release the tension, the worries, the day's accumulated stress. There are tons of guided meditations available online, many incorporating nature sounds and binaural beats.
Beyond meditation, let's hear from the experts. We spoke with Dr. Anya Sharma, a neuroscientist, about the brain's ability to adapt.
Sound of Dr. Sharma. The amazing thing about the brain is its plasticity. It's constantly rewiring itself based on our experiences. So, by consistently practicing stress reduction techniques, we can actually change the way our brains respond to stress.
Amazing! We also talked to Sarah Chun, a yoga instructor. Sarah, what simple poses can people do to relieve tension?
Sound of Sarah Chun. Even just a few minutes of gentle stretching can make a huge difference. Cat-cow pose to release back tension, child's pose to calm a nervous system, or even just rolling your shoulders and neck.
And then there's cognitive restructuring. We spoke with therapist Mark Lee on the topic.
Sound of Mark Lee. Cognitive restructuring is about challenging those negative thought patterns that fuel stress. When you find yourself thinking, I can't handle this, ask yourself, is that really true? What evidence do I have to support that thought? What's a more balanced perspective?
So, how can we apply these techniques in our daily lives? Let's start with the workplace. Even a few minutes of mindfulness before a stressful meeting can help you stay grounded.
And aromatherapy can be a lifesaver. Keep a bottle of lavender or chamomile essential oil at your desk and take a few deep breaths whenever you feel overwhelmed.
Journaling is also incredibly powerful. Taking a few minutes each day. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're diving deep into something most of us experience daily: urban stress. But don't worry, we're also equipping you with practical tools to combat it.
Exactly, Molly. Think about it. The constant traffic, the overflowing inboxes, the relentless demands of city life. It all adds up. And it's not just a feeling. There's real science behind it.
That's right, Jason. These daily stressors trigger cortisol spikes, which over time can lead to cellular aging and even weaken your immune system. It's a physiological response to a modern problem.
So what can we do about it? Well, let's start with something simple: breathing. We'll guide you through a quick breathing exercise. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes if you like, and let's begin.
Pause. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment.
And now, exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing all the tension. We call this diaphragmatic breathing.
This technique activates your parasympathetic nervous system, shifting your body from that fight or flight response to rest and digest. It's a powerful tool you can use anytime, anywhere.
Beyond breathing, another great technique is guided meditation, specifically progressive muscle relaxation. It involves tensing and releasing different muscle groups in your body, helping you become more aware of where you hold tension.
I can attest to its efficiency. I've been doing it for years. Another simple technique is mindful eating. It's easy to eat without thinking, but if you slow down and savor each bite, you can experience it on a different level.
Exactly. Pay attention to the textures, the flavors, the aromas. It turns a simple meal into a moment of mindfulness.
finally, we have a grounding exercise. This is great for when you feel overwhelmed or anxious. It uses your 5 senses to bring you back to the present moment.
Walk us through it, Molly.
Okay, first, name 5 things you can see. Then 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Focus on each sense individually, letting it anchor you in the here and now.
These aren't just quick fixes, folks. They're long-term strategies for managing stress and improving your overall well-being. And it's not just about theory. We've talked to many people who incorporated these techniques into their lives.
We have, and the results are amazing. People report feeling calmer, more focused, and more resilient to daily stressors.
Incorporating these practices into your daily routine will help you with the long-term benefits of incorporating these practices into their daily routines, embracing a holistic approach to wellness and stress management.
Absolutely. Start small, be patient. Welcome everyone to another episode where we delve into the fascinating intersection of neuroscience and everyday life. Today, we're exploring a surprising antidote to stress, playful curiosity.
That's right, Molly. Forget the traditional image of serene meditation. We're talking about Legos, finger paints, and origami. It sounds counterintuitive, but emerging research reveals a powerful link between childhood wonder and adult anxiety reduction.
Exactly, Jason. We're not just making this up. We've got leading experts in child development and stress physiology who are going to walk us through real-time brain scans and physiological data. They will demonstrate how engaging in playful activities can tangibly impact your heart rate and brainwave activity.
Think about it. When was the last time you truly lost yourself in something purely for the joy of it? Remember that feeling of complete absorption where worries just melted away.
That's the key. We'll be exploring how rekindling that sense of playful exploration can actually rewire your brain for calm. It's about harnessing the unexpected joy of building a ridiculously intricate Lego castle.
Or the meditative focus of finger painting abstract art. Or even the sheer absurdity of attempting a complex origami crane. These aren't just silly distractions. They're powerful tools.
Later in the show, we'll move into practical applications. We'll guide you through a series of playful, curiosity-driven exercises you can easily integrate into your daily life. Imagine mindful doodling during stressful meetings or embracing playful problem-solving in challenging situations.
And we'll even analyze those viral trends that seem to captivate everyone. Think ASMR, satisfying videos, and oddly satisfying compilations to understand the underlying neurological mechanisms driving their appeal. What makes them so calming?
It's all about tapping into that childlike sense of wonder and using it to navigate the stresses of adult life. Stay with us as we unlock the neuroscience of playful curiosity, your hidden pathway to stress relief.
And remember, even amidst the hustle and bustle of a busy city street, a sense of calm is attainable by reclaiming control. It all starts with playful curiosity. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everyone, to today's episode where we're diving into something truly unique, childlike wonder and its impact on our mental health.
Exactly, Molly. We're constantly bombarded with stress, especially in our digitally driven world. Ever feel overwhelmed by the constant noise and demands?
Absolutely, Jason. It's like being stuck in a never-ending traffic jam, mentally and emotionally. But what if there was a way to find a detour, a playful escape from the chaos?
That's precisely what we're exploring today. Think back to your childhood, the joy of building a fort, the fascination with a simple game. That's the key.
It sounds simple, but how does reconnecting with our inner child actually help with stress reduction?
Great question. Playfulness triggers the release of endorphins, our body's natural mood boosters. It shifts our focus away from anxieties and into the present moment.
So, instead of doom scrolling, we could be building with Legos?
Precisely. Or coloring, dancing to your favorite song, even just making funny faces in the mirror. It's about injecting moments of levity into our day.
Okay, I'm intrigued, but it feels a little silly, especially when deadlines are looming.
That's the beauty of it, Molly. It's unexpected. It disrupts the stress cycle. A 5-minute break to do something playful can actually increase productivity in the long run.
I can see that. It's like a mental reset button.
Exactly. And to take this a step further, we're launching an online challenge. We want to encourage our listeners to document and share their own playful explorations.
Ooh, tell me more.
It's simple. For the next week, incorporate at least one playful activity into your day. Share a photo or video of it on social media using hashtag #PlayYourWayToWellness. We'll feature some of our favorites.
That's fantastic. It's not just about individual stress reduction. It's about building a community, a supportive network of individuals prioritizing their mental wellness through unexpected channels.
Precisely. Let's show the world that embracing our inner child can be a powerful tool for navigating the stresses of modern life. So are you in, Molly?
Absolutely, Jason. I'm ready to unleash my inner child and play my way to wellness. And I encourage all our listeners to join us. Let's get playful. Welcome everyone to today's podcast, where we'll dive into the science of stress and practical techniques to reclaim your inner peace. I'm Molly.
And I'm Jason. Let's start by acknowledging the chaos that often surrounds us. Think of a busy city street, horns blaring, people rushing, that feeling of overwhelm. That's stress in action.
Exactly, Jason. When we're stressed, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones impact everything from our heart rate to our digestion.
But the good news is we can learn to manage these responses. Let's transition to a more tranquil scene. Imagine a lush forest, leaves gently swaying in the breeze. Inhale that peace.
Beautiful. Let's talk about breathing exercises. One simple technique is box breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Repeat.
Another great one is alternate nostril breathing. Close one nostril. Inhale deeply through the other, then switch. These techniques might seem simple, but they have a profound impact.
We're not just saying that. Neuroscientists have actually studied the physiological changes that occur during relaxation. We have Dr. Eris Thorne with us today. Doctor, can you elaborate?
Absolutely, Molly. The vagus nerve, a key part of our parasympathetic nervous system, plays a crucial role in regulating heart rate, digestion, and immune response. The goal is to turn on the body's healing system.
That makes perfect sense, Doctor. Let's shift gears to mindfulness. It's not just about meditation. It's about being present in everyday moments.
Exactly. Savoring a cup of tea, truly tasting a piece of fruit, or simply taking a moment to observe your surroundings can make a huge difference.
Mindfulness helps us break free from the constant chatter in our minds and connect with the present moment. It's a powerful tool for managing stress.
It's all about creating a long-term stress management plan, emphasizing the importance of self-compassion and sustainable lifestyle changes.
Because ultimately, it's about creating a life of balance and wellness. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's podcast focused on effective stress relief techniques. I'm Molly, and I'm thrilled to guide you through some practical ways to manage stress.
And I'm Jason. We're going to be diving deep into methods you can use right now to find calm amidst the chaos. Let's start with something incredibly effective, progressive muscle relaxation.
Exactly, Jason. Progressive muscle relaxation is all about systematically tensing and releasing different muscle groups in your body. This helps you become more aware of tension and how to release it. Are you ready to try a quick version with us?
Absolutely. Let's start with your hands. Make a tight fist, really squeeze those muscles, hold for about 5 seconds and release. Feel the tension melt away. Notice the difference between tension and relaxation.
Great. Now let's move to your shoulders. Shrug them up towards your ears. Hold that tension and release. Let them drop. Wonderful. You can do this with your face, your neck, your legs. Work your way through your whole body.
It's amazing how much tension we hold without even realizing it. Speaking of relief, let's talk about nature. Studies consistently show that spending time in nature drastically reduces stress levels.
Absolutely. Even just looking at images or hearing sounds of nature can have a calming effect. Think about the last time you were in a park or by the ocean. Remember that feeling of peace?
It's like a reset button for your mind. Now, we also wanted to share some stories from our listeners. We asked for their go-to stress relief techniques, and the responses were incredible.
One listener shared that they find journaling for just 5 minutes a day helps them process their thoughts and feelings. Another swears by daily meditation, even if it's just for a few minutes.
And we had someone mention the power of exercise. Even a short walk can make a huge difference in their stress levels. It's all about finding what works best for you.
That's right. And remember to be kind to yourself during stressful times. Self-compassion is key. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment.
Exactly, Molly. And focus on building sustainable stress management strategies into your daily routine. It's not about quick fixes, but about long-term well-being.
So, what about you? What are your favorite ways to relieve stress? We'd love to hear from you. Share your experiences with us on our social media channels.
And if you found this podcast helpful, please subscribe for more content on stress management and psychological well-being. Thanks for listening, and take care.